number one slot is not something that belongs to someone. You come to that position because of the consistent cricket that you have played over a period of time, maybe 1.5, 2 years. And at the same time, there are others who are pushing that side, who is the number one, to get a place over there. So I think that's what makes cricket interesting. You have to keep playing consistent cricket to reach to the number one. And from that point, you have to stabilize and keep doing what you're doing. So it's a tough job. If you see everything, the injuries, the fitness and the form and everything, well, we have quite a few things to worry about. So you can say it's among the most difficult tours. Of course, it's difficult to exactly recall, how you are feeling here when you were in, maybe New Zealand or West Indies, South Africa or Australia. So it's quite a difficult one. Of course, the closest that you have faced is the thing that you remember the most. So I think it's among the toughest tours, and that's what you expect, when you play at the top level. I have said that in the last 2 years, ratings is not what's important for us. What we concentrate on is, the kind of cricket we are playing. So we try to break the sessions into smaller sessions, not look 5 days ahead as to what may be the result. What's important for us is once you go on the field, the first hour, how you go about doing stuff on the first hour, and then by lunch session. So we try to break the sessions into smaller sessions and try to win those. Again, it helps you when you're sticking to the basics. So it's not ratings that's very important for us, and we know all the small things that really matter. So we'll look to stick to that. In the last 2 test matches, we were in position where we could dominate both the games. So what's important is to get into that similar situation again in the 3rd test match. And what will be important is to from there to go ahead and put further pressure on their batting order, which I think will be very important, because if you see the batting line, they bat quite deep. They bat till maybe 9 or 10. So it is very important that how we bowl with a ball that gets slightly old, maybe from 45 or 50th over onwards till we get the second new ball. So I think first what we need to do is get exactly into the same scenario and then finish it off well. Well, he's a very dynamic player. He backs his instinct to play shots irrespective of which bowler he is facing. He more believes in having a look at the ball and giving it the kind of treatment that it deserves. So he backs his instinct, and we all know an aggressive opener can have a very big impact on the opposition bowling attack. So I think he's a very good player to have in the side. The wickets, they have not really assisted the spinners in any way. There has not been much turn for them, which which pushes us to think whether we can play with four fast bowlers or not. Of course, over rate will be important, but I think first and foremost thing that's most important is to do well. And I think the over rate doesn't really bother us when it comes to that. So hopefully we'll select the best 11 that suits on that particular track. So let's hope for the best. As of now, there's no injuries to any of the players, which means all the players are available for selection, which of course is good news. And hopefully the practice session will go uneventful, hopefully. So that's what we are expecting. Well, it's sad, wherever you are, if things like this happen, it's sad. But I don't think there's much that we can do as individual or as cricketers. So we are sticking to what we can do. Practicing well yesterday also, we had a practice session, trying to utilize the time, and hopefully in the game tomorrow. Well, there are concerned authorities who will be dealing with that from both the sides. I think there are concerned officials in BCCI who will be having a look over that. So that's one of the main reasons why as cricketer I don't even need to have a look on that. We'll try to do what's in our control, and that's of course preparing for the game.